Why, hello there. Today I'd like to take the time and show you one of my favorite figures in my collection. The amazing Yamaguchi Venom, invisible color version. And we will see just how different he is from amazing Yamaguchi Venom, the regular version. Now let's not get it twisted, this guy is an old ass figure. Back from a time where amazing Yamaguchi used very different joints, and in my opinion had a much better packaging design. Now how's about we open you up? And here he is out of the box. Sorry for the camera work, folks, I still need a gimbal. And now over the years I've seen a lot of different videos about this guy, both positive and negative. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is still the most articulated Venom that you are going to get to date. And let's not forget that this is a time when amazing Yamaguchi was still using Revel joints. Those are these clicky joints. This figure was also from a time when Revoltech made it much harder to hide the joints and gappage that inevitably came along with making a figure that was highly poseable. Now, if you were an experienced poser like me, that didn't matter to you, because dynamic poses is exactly what amazing Yamaguchi is all about, and also why I'm constantly missing pieces. Excuse me while I find my hair. Now, being among the first in the amazing Yamaguchi line comes with some questionable choices. For one, while he is very poseable, you can't really move his neck too much. At most, you can kind of twist like that to kind of make him look to the side. But then you also get poseable fingers, which I do not believe they have ever done. Again, with another figure, maybe because of the sheer size, it's high time we get Hulk. But the biggest complaint I've heard about him is the portion of his back where his arms connect. It's not the best design, and amazing Yamaguchi has definitely gone to make a better system to get the same effect. That being the ability to get the figure's hands to touch in front of the chest, and then go even beyond that. But anyway, if you like posing, you are going to have a really good time with him. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. And he comes with a stand? Take note, SH Figure Arts. Though I would suggest for your sanity, get another stand. Only because this one was really hard to get him to balance on. He is a hefty boy, so it does put a lot of strain onto the stand. Alternatively, you can also tighten those little screws. Just be careful not to strip the joints because they are plastic, and that is very easy to do. And in case you were wondering, the Venom tentacles are not just for his arms. They can also be used on his back to serve as an attack. And boy, I don't know whether I should be scared or turned on right now.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Now, obviously, this Venom is not going to be for everybody. In fact, there's also a lot of people that prefer the more slimmed-down Venom. But for me, specifically, having grown up playing Marvel vs. Capcom, this is what I picture for Venom. And like I said before, you are going to get the gaps. That is just a thing that's going to happen with amazing Yamaguchi. That is, unless they give us a 2.0. Though, realistically, I think if it was going to happen, it would have happened. Then again, we did get 2.0 Spider-Man and 2.0 Deadpool. So he technically would be next. I shall wait with bated breath. Okay, and if you were wondering how the original color looks like, there you go. It's a shiny pearlescent blue, almost metallic, and if you look closely, his teeth are more of an off-white as opposed to the invisible version, which is just white. And the same can be said about the spider emblem on his body as well as his eyes. Regardless of which one you go with, you are going to have a fun time posing them. I know that I always do, which is why I've always been an avid collector of posable figures, and why I fell in love with Revoltech. And obviously Venom is a popular character, so there is a lot of choices for you, including this Marvel Legends, which comes with wings that he got from No, but those things are kind of ridiculous, so let's take them off. And he definitely has some merit to him. For one, he's definitely cheaper. And if you're into vanilla poses, definitely go with him. Just be mindful that his feet are absolutely hideous. Another Venom I'd like to mention is Agent Venom, also by amazing Yamaguchi, and while I do know that he's technically not this version of Venom, if you see this anywhere, you buy it. You buy it. Me. By the time that this guy came out, amazing Yamaguchi definitely had solved a lot of issues and began to be able to hide gaps much better. This figure definitely is old, and you either love him or you hate him. But that's my baby boy you're talking about. You know what time it is.